I lived on the East Coast. My dad worked for Exxon and traveled around the world. I finished my high school up in Maine at North Yarmouth Academy. I enjoyed my time with my roommate up there, so we decided to go to the same school, and the only school we could get into for what I wanted to study and what he wanted to study was Arizona State University. It was an easy change for me because I had done a lot of travel and my roommate did too, so going from Maine to Arizona was not that difficult, and been here ever since. You know, starting out in Arizona, where Phoenix was 300,000 people back in the 60s, and where it is growing today, I've been part of that growth and building a lot of the infrastructure, not only in Phoenix, but throughout Arizona and the Southwest. F&F stands for the original owners, fourth, Neff and fourth. But they all moved on or passed away, and a lot of people said, well, it's really friends and family. That's what a lot of people think F&F stands for. Grew the business, really worked in 4 states, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, California, and traveled where the work was at the time with our portable operations. There was one time, we were towards the late 90s, we figured we had paved on I-10, I-40, I-8 over 500 miles of those 3 interstates in those 3 states. We have added bridge building capabilities. Recently, we've gotten into contract mining. Well, I think a lot of the freeway that changed Arizona's, or construction in general, would be the start of the 202 loop on the Far East Valley off of Highway 60. Can't remember the size of the job, $30–40 million, putting the bridges across US 60, but we had to put a detour in to be able to build the bridges over the existing US 60 to divert traffic as we constructed the bridges. And we had, I think it was 5 million yards of dirt to move from the north side of 60 to the south side. And we cut everybody in half. We were going to do the job in, I believe, 150 days, and everyone else was over 300. And of course, everybody said you can't do it. And our method was pretty simple. We put an underpass underneath the detour and moved the dirt while we were building the bridges. And we finished in 149 days. Over the years, we've done a lot of the quiet pavement. You know, we all used to drive on concrete pavement, and you hear the pumps every 12 feet. With the quiet pavement, everybody would ask us, what is that stuff? It's called asphalt rubber. We call it quiet pavement, or ADOT calls it quiet pavement. We've done a lot of test track work. We did a lot of work at General Motors Proving Ground, the old General Motors Proving Ground in Southeast Mesa. It was on Army property. The Army liked it so much that we built them a proving ground after we finished GM. If you drive to Las Vegas, the south 20 miles coming into Hoover Dam, we did a total reconstruct of that about 5 years ago. And very proud of that. It turned out to be a great job, tough job, a lot of rock excavation. We built one of the biggest bridges in 2 of the biggest bridges outside of Maricopa County. The most recent thing that we've done, if you've driven to Page, there was a landslide, not a landslide, but a collapse of the roadway on 89 between Bitter Springs and Page about 3 years ago. ADOT shut the road down and found a way to put a detour around that structure while they figured out how they were going to fix it. And we put in a detour, a 27-mile paved detour in blow sand on the Navajo Reservation, and start to finish 6 months. We've been a member of the National Asphalt Pavement Association, which has 2,100 paving contractors in the U.S., really in North America. And we won the national award for a job we did in northern Arizona. We're the only company to win, they call it the Sheldon G. Hayes Award, in California, Arizona, Nevada. There's been one contractor that won it in New Mexico where we worked years ago. So we're very proud of that. We try to maintain that quality in every job that we do. The whole company really shares the award. We got started on very humble beginnings, and we had a strong management team, and we've maintained that, and we've done a great job in growing the business and people recognizing who we are, what we've done. We have always been a company of employees that go where the work is. So when work gets slow in one state or one area, we can always pick up our kit of tools and go elsewhere, and we've done that very successfully. So I really commend all the people that have worked for F&F, and when I retire, you won't miss me. You guys will do great, probably better without me. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure they are too.